Howdy, my name is Kendra Litzen, and I am an early childhood education major. So I'm looking to be a teacher for the fourth through sixth grade because I really enjoy that age group because I feel like you can still have an impression on them and they're starting to gain their personalities. I recently switched from public health, so seeing this kind of class pop up on my registration, I questioned it a little bit. But in class now, I'm suddenly like so interested on everyone's perspectives and especially like all the different lessons we can learn. Particularly going to the first question about what I'm interested to learn would probably just be the so many types of situations that happen in this world. I feel like we live in such a world where we only see certain things that want to be seen, and especially as a white female, like I am not exposed to as much as other people are or their experiences. So I think seeing other sides of situations is going to be really eye-opening, and that's what I'm really interested about. What makes me a bit nervous is I really don't know a lot. Like, I don't know what other cultures or what people experience because I'm not exposed to it. I grew up in a house where my parents are still together. I lived in a small town. There was no diversity where I lived. So it will be interesting, and I'm kind of nervous to like that I won't have enough knowledge, that I don't want to make a mistake or make it seem like I'm totally against something when I'm really not. I just don't understand what's going on. And also, I'm nervous for my future. Like, I have to teach kids and I'm going to have to handle situations that are going on because, as they said, these grades, they're getting their personalities, they know who they are, they're being taught their culture. If they're going to church, like, they know. And so I think just like being able to handle those situations and being able to not only handle the children, but the parents, because you have to deal with parents when you're in education no matter what, because they have a say in their children's lives. Um, so that being about the class, now from my multicultural education perspective, like I said, I grew up in New York in a small town and we owned 9 acres. So it was really out there, a really closed mind town. Like there was no diversity at all. We had all lived there. A lot of the families, like their grandparents, were basically living there forever. So I had no diversity. No one was different. Basically, we were all the same. We all came from like middle class families, nothing to an extreme. And then I moved here 6 years ago and I had a really eye opening experience when I came to middle school and I was exposed to so many different cultures, races, and just the characteristics of everyone. Like their dynamics are so different around here. So it was kind of like a shock for me. That was my experience personally. I got to see not only the closed-minded section, but also the like effects of being in such a diverse area. While College Station really isn't that big of an area, it's such a major change if you were at a closed mind. Like we had no diversity in New York, which sounds weird, but we were not in the city. So coming to College Station and you have so many families and so many people that are going to the university, it was just a culture shock basically for me because I wasn't really aware of everything. Not that I judged anyone or I saw it as wrong. It was just interesting for me. And so that was my experience. And so now I want to take both of those mindsets and be able to make sure I can apply it in the right way and be able to see that I can see beyond the issues and understand everything that's going on. So thanks and gig'em.